These are the female refugees and internally displaced women in Douala 5 who are benefiting from the Second Chance Education and Vocational Learning Program initiated by UN Women Cameroon. The donation of the training equipment took place at the Women Empowerment Center of Douala 5 on Saturday, September 11, 2021.
On behalf of UN Women and UNHCR, we are offering ICC equipment for the empowerment of women and girls who will be trained here in the Women Empowerment Center.
Before this event, the project team had taken sufficient time to assess the needs of these vulnerable ladies.
Yesterday we started with the restitution of the needs assessment, where we invited a civil society organization and some community members to enrich the results of the needs assessment.
To benefit from the project and for the efficiency of Second Chance Education, the concerned women have to undertake their training at the Women Empowerment Centers selected for this project.
We are equipping the Women Empowerment Center to facilitate the training of women and girls that will be benefiting from this project. So for now, we equip them with the ITC training machine and also the sewing machines. And this is just the beginning. We are going to continue with training on petit trade, crop farming, animal husbandry, and fishing. So those are the programs that we'll be following. And because we realize from the lessons learned in the other side that many women come with their children, we are also going to equip the daycare center so that children should be taken care of.
Many organizations have paid particular attention to the empowerment of women and girls, and this is why UNHCR came in to fund this life-touching initiative by UN Women Cameroon.
The project is funded by UNHCR Cameroon to empower the capacity of the women who don't have the chance to go to school. And that the project has started yesterday by the presentation of the project to all partners, including government representatives in 8 localities in Cameroon.
One of the beneficiaries, Kili Rachel, an IDP from Womb in the northwest region of Cameroon, narrated her ordeal since the outbreak of the crisis, that when they fled to Douala, she was abandoned by her husband while pregnant and has been suffering to raise her 2 children like a single mother. She has been longing to acquire tailoring skills.
I really need to learn the tailoring. That I don't have any person who can sponsor me to learn the tailoring or so that graduating from the tailoring I can continue to sponsor my children from school. Because the other one is class 3 and nursery 2. So I'm very happy to be here today. So I know that by the grace of God, my problems shall be solved.
The humanitarian gesture has also been appreciated by the refugees.
I'm so happy because it is not easy for a stranger to come from the country because of war. You find yourself in a different country who is very difficult. I'm so happy to find this kind of opportunity to help refugees. I'm very thankful and grateful to also UNHCR who are decided to help refugees, who are decided also to help the Norwegians, the refugees are there. I'm so happy.
Following the need assessment in the littoral region, some specificities have been diagnosed to avoid the phenomenon of copy and paste in project execution.
For instance, we have IDPs in Douala that want to go back to school. In the far north, almost all the respondents said they want to do businesses to become independent. But we identified some IDPs that want to go back to school because the project offers 3 pathways, either to go back to school, to be trained and have your job, or to be trained to become self-employed.
One of the strategies to foster the effective realization of the project and to guarantee its sustainability is to educate husbands of the beneficiaries as well. This is one of the vital roles played by the Big Steps Outreach Network Cameroon, a veritable partner of the UN Women in this project.
The husbands and of course some of the parents who are obviously males that we have had in this context of sensitization is that the men want to, or they have to accompany the women and girls that are beneficiaries of this project. And we believe that there are some practices, especially harmful social norms, for instance, and gender-based violence that men who are, of course, the main perpetrators if they are not sensitized to stop such practices, it means that we will not also have the kind of success we want through this project. So that is why we're sensitizing the men and husbands so that they can accompany the women, but also they can allow them to participate actively in the trainings, but also in the economic or livelihood activities that would follow the various trainings.
The multifaceted Second Chance Education Program and vocational learning will go a long way to reduce illiteracy, poverty, sexual promiscuity, among others, in Cameroon.